My father sadly passed away unexpectedly on the 9th of November. So I had to make emergency plans to go back to Malaysia from Singapore to attend his funeral, which was within 72 hours of me finding out about his passing. So I had to quickly scramble around to collect like documents to require to come back to Malaysia. And it was quite challenging because I'm now Singaporean. I've already relinquished my Malaysian citizenship. So it's not easy to come back. But I collected all the documents that I needed, booked my flights, and then went to the airport to fly back to Miri. But the issue was that when I arrived at the airport, the manager at the check-in counter for the local airline company insisted that I was missing some documents to enter Sarawak. And then it would take maybe like a few days to a few weeks to get the approval for the documents to travel. So I think what happened was that my uncle in Miri contacted Datuk Sri Lee and explained my situation to him. Then I was very lucky that Datuk Sri Lee actually called me back personally after my uncle contacted him, and he was very calm. So he helped confirm my situation, and I told him what happened, and he confirmed that all my documents were in order and that the check-in staff had a misunderstanding. So he tried to speak to the manager at the check-in counter to try and let him know what was happening, but the manager refused to speak to Datuk Sri Lee. He said that he didn't know who he was and he wasn't going to speak to anybody on the phone, and asked us to actually email him in black and white. So what happened was that Datuk Sri Lee once again asked me not to panic. He said, "Don't worry." He said, He said he'll contact me again after he tried and make a few calls. So I put on the phone, waited, tried to explain to the manager on the check-in counter, refused to listen to me. So I just had to wait for a little while. So then shortly after that, another member of staff from the airline company took me to one side and said that the senior management had confirmed that my documents are in order and that they could let me go through immigration and check in as well. So I followed the lady in and I went through the standard immigration check-in and everything issue. There was no issue at all, and they let me board the plane. So I managed to got onto the Singapore flight back to Kuching. If I have the chance to meet Datuk Sri Lee for face-to-face, I will offer my utmost gratitude for his assistance during an extremely testing situation. His calmness under pressure and willingness to help me and take up a fight that he had no obligation to mark him really as a man of integrity. So until today, I think myself and my family, I'm very thankful and grateful for Datuk Sri Lee's help in ensuring that I could make it back in time for my father's funeral. I really hope that you perform well in the upcoming election and continue to serve the people of Sarawak. You have done a lot for Sarawak over the many years you've been serving us. If Datuk Sri Lee, if you emerge victorious in the upcoming election, I'm sure that there is no one more suitable for this position than you. So I think all the best, and I hope you do well in the coming election.